What is going on, guys? It is Game Informer 77 back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super episode 104 spoiler reviews. Be careful, guys. If you don't want to get spoiled, click off this video, and without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. Okay, so it was revealed a while back that the return of Super Saiyan God was going to be revealed. It was revealed. It was in the spoiler review. It said that Goku was going to be turning Super Saiyan God in episode 104, teaming up with Hit against the Pride Troopers. Now, at first, nobody believed this spoiler. Everyone thought, it's just probably a mistranslation for Super Saiyan Blue. There has been false spoiler reviews for a while. So yeah, nobody really believed this. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos, and nobody really believed this. Nobody really believed it. I believed it. Like, Super Saiyan God is a good transformation that was wasted. So before we get started, before I get started into the review, or not the review, excuse me, why Super Saiyan God would be good rather than Super Saiyan Blue, but my reasoning is that if you look back into the Battle of Gods movie, or the retcon version in Dragon Ball Super, you can see that Super Saiyan God is actually kind of a little better than Super Saiyan Blue, just because of the fact that Super Saiyan God does not waste as much as stamina as Super Saiyan Blue does. Super Saiyan Blue wastes a ton of stamina, kind of like Super Saiyan 3. Wastes too much stamina. Yes, it's very very powerful. But it wastes too much stamina. That's like basically saying which one is better. Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3. If you can just go at the top of your head, people would say, "Oh, Super Saiyan 3 without a doubt would win." But we don't really know for sure. Like, a lot of people say, "Well, yep, Super Saiyan 3 would win because it's stronger." That's not the case. It's all about stamina. The only reason why I think Super Saiyan 2 would win is because of the stamina loss, for Super Saiyan 3, but that's besides the point. Super Saiyan God does not waste as much as stamina. Goku has said it himself, and Vegeta, in the manga. Super Saiyan God does not waste as much as stamina, and if you go back to the Dragon Ball Super Battle of Gods arc, you can see that Goku was actually getting stronger. This man, like, I can tell you, this man was like freaking Goku Black, he was like freaking Goku Black, just getting stronger and stronger. Like, Beerus even stabbed him in the heart, and then he got even stronger. Yeah, even though he was training with Whis or whatever, to get the Super Saiyan God into his Super Saiyan form. That's the whole point of Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people think that, oh, it's just flicking an on and off switch for the light. Meaning, if Goku goes from base yellow to blue, base to blue, base to blue, it's not gonna waste any stamina. It actually does waste stamina. It wastes tons of stamina. Goku trying to go, Super Saiyan Blue to base, and that's very stamina conserving, and that God form is actually in his base, so it won't waste a lot of stamina. I guess what I mean. So I think the person, like, the form, which form would better? I guess Super Saiyan God would win, just because, like I said, he kept getting, it's pure God form. He kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and it's less stamina controlling. A lot of people would like stamina's not a valuable thing in Dragon Ball. Stamina's not a valuable thing. It's like they can last forever and ever and ever, and their stamina won't like waste or whatever. And that's not the case at all. That's why, for example, Hit one-shotted Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. That's not the case at all either. I believe Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta would have probably lasted longer. The only reason why Goku lasted longer was, number one, he figured out Hit's time skip in his base form, and then went straight to Blue. But Vegeta's case, he was tired. He went to base to yellow to blue, back to base, then back to blue. That wasted a ton of stamina for my man Vegeta right here. And that's a big no-no when you're going into God form. When you're going into Super Saiyan Blue form, try to restrain yourself from doing that, because that is a big waste of stamina. I can't say this enough. A lot of people don't even know the consequences of, wasting your stamina, especially in Xenoverse 2. Waste your stamina, you're dead. And stamina is the key for this tournament of power. Stamina is key for the tournament of power. They even said it themselves. Try to save your stamina. Try to, don't get knocked out. Don't get your guard left loose to what Goku does a lot. And stuff like that. That's why I think Super Saiyan God is superior to Super Saiyan Blue. Now back to the rumors, or the leaks or whatever. Alright, so Super Saiyan God was confirmed by Kishio. I can't pronounce his name, but you guys, he's one of the Dragon Ball Super writers. He basically confirmed Super Saiyan God, was confirmed. I believed it at first, but Kishio, I can't pronounce his name. He even confirmed that yes, this is not fake. Super Saiyan God is confirmed for Dragon Ball Super. The reason why people didn't believe this at first was because maybe there was a lot of false leaks, because I remember there was a leak that Kale was going to get knocked out, but she didn't. Krillin, that leak was real. Frieza joining Universe, I believe it was Universe 4 or 3, one of those two. Those rumors were false. He ended up staying on Universe 7 or whatever. What's funny is that people quickly assumed that it was just a mistranslation. It couldn't be trusted. It was really 50-50. It really couldn't be trusted. And for me personally, for me to take this 100% real, I always have to see it to believe it. I'm one of those type of guys. There must be an explanation for everything. Even if it's the most simplest explanation, I will fall for it. Literally, I would believe it, even if it's the simplest explanation. Even if it doesn't have a really good explanation, I would still believe it. But yeah, back to Super Saiyan God being superior, or whatever. Super Saiyan, like I keep rambling about. Super Saiyan God is actually not a wasteful. It's not. It should have brought back the form. They should have used the form. Purely, this form is plain old Super Saiyan 2 or whatever. It's more of a reliable form than Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, or whatever you want to call it. I know what you're saying. Yes, Super Saiyan Blue is stronger. I'm not saying Super Saiyan God is stronger. I'm saying Super Saiyan God is more superior. There's more better attributes to Super Saiyan God than we can all agree on. Super Saiyan God, like I keep saying, Super Saiyan God does not waste a lot of stamina. More like Super Saiyan Blue. Goku kept getting stronger. This was a pure God form. While the Super Saiyan Blue is just God Key in Super Saiyan form. Really, that's really all it was. It's really all it was. It's just Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God Key in Super Saiyan form. Do I think Super Saiyan God? I'm just saying. When we first saw Super Saiyan Blue, a lot of people were getting hype about it. I was like, ooh, okay, we got Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan form. That's actually pretty interesting. I like the idea. But yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, ooh, okay, a lot of fans can agree with me with that. Super Saiyan Blue, was a cool form to see. I'm not gonna admit it, when Super Saiyan God, I'm gonna admit it, when Super Saiyan God, when Super Saiyan Blue came with Kaioken, I was even more hyped. They just need to get rid of that form. They keep over relying on that form. It's always Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue. Never bring back Super Saiyan God. Oh, a lot of people were I'm telling you, when it was Universe 6 versus Universe 7, a lot of people were getting tired of Super Saiyan Blue, but the only thing to make it more hype was that they just basically, gave it an extra boost and put Kaioken on top of that. Let me tell you about that. Kaioken is a big no-no. Don't ever do Kaioken, because Kaioken, first of all, Goku would never master Kaioken. Let me tell you that right now. Don't listen to anybody who said Goku would never master Kaioken. Never, ever, ever will master Kaioken. Kaioken is something Goku cannot master. Yes, I'm talking. Yeah, he could master the regular plain old Kaioken. Boom, transformation done. I'm talking about he can never master Kaioken times 10, Kaioken times 20, Kaioken times 150. I don't know. But yeah, Goku. I'm just saying, a lot of like I was wondering when I first saw this form, I was like, how can this man manage to do that? With proper key control. They should do something about proper stamina control because, they're just adding more power, more power, more power. Kaioken is just basically, it runs on stamina, so like it takes a huge amount of stamina. That's why every time Goku uses Kaioken, it hurts his body. That's his trump card. That's his last resort. Well, I would say his two trump cards are Spirit Bomb and Kaioken or whatever. But yeah, I really like the idea with Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan with Kaioken or whatever. I like that. I'm not saying I didn't, but I was just like, come on, how powerful can this man get with Super Saiyan Blue before we get a new form? Thankfully, we are getting a new form. For Dragon Ball Super. It was teased. It was teased like in this what you call it, this chocolate box, thing where it had Goku, and it has this new transformation behind the chocolate box. We couldn't see it, but like we only saw the hair type. It looked like plain old Super Saiyan, but it had like some pinkish, reddish, a little bit like Super Saiyan God, Red Violet or whatever. It had that kind of thing. But yeah, um, but yeah, this is why I think Super Saiyan God is superior to Super Saiyan Blue, and stuff like that. And I believe these rumors are true. They're not rumors anymore, obviously, because Koshio, the Dragon Ball Super writer, he confirmed that this was actually real, 100%. But yeah, guys, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. I'm sorry if you hear any extra noise in the background. That's my nephews. I have to watch them, whatever. But yeah, like I said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I was going to upload this video on Friday, but I had a lot to do, but I did record this on Friday, but by the time you guys are seeing this, it's probably Friday already. All right, excuse me, Saturday. But like I said, guys, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. We're almost at 50 subs. Thank you guys for all the support you've shown. For everything you've done, and I will see you guys later. Peace.